your morning yoga practice, a little pre-Peloton stretch. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump right in by closing eyes, letting hands come to lap, and we'll take some morning breaths for energizing, and that means a little longer inhale than exhale. Here we go. Nice deep inhale through the nostrils, really taking in, and then exhaling out the nostrils. Again, long, slow inhale. And exhale back out. Last one, long inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's find our sitting bones, maybe reaching back, pull flesh away. And those curved bones at the base of the pelvic bowl, right? Maybe just shifting weight side to side in the hips, front to back, until you can make that connection. All right, feeling especially into the right sitting bone, rooting down to earth. Bring the right hand toward the ear and lift it up toward the sky. Twinkly fingers reach up, up, up. Let the shoulder come up too. Sitting bone to fingers, full side seam stretch, and then rain it down. Sprinkle fingers, let that shoulder release down. Left sitting bone roots, left hand to left ear, all the way stretching up. Feel sitting bone rooting, fingers stretching, shoulder goes along for the ride, full stretch and release. Let the shoulder blade roll down, rotator cuff opens. Beautiful. We're going to stretch the left leg out and the right heel comes in toward the pubic bones. So this may be first stretch of the morning. Give yourself a little opportunity, wake up the leg, just a little massage, loving, waking. All the way to the hip crease. Nice and open, and then flexing this left foot. Right, and you can have the knee bent if that feels better for a first morning stretch. We're going to bring this left hand to the floor. Right hand comes out to the right. We'll inhale it up toward the ceiling. Really stretch those fingers just like we did before. Right sitting bone reaches down. Right fingers are going to come all the way over toward those left toes. Big stretch. Opening right hip. Nice stretch. Lumbar spine. Let that left shoulder blade drop down. Ease. Maybe bring the chin in toward the throat. Turn the gaze down toward the earth. And then turn it up toward the sky. Just a little different stretch. With your next inhale, extend the fingers out, all the way back up and down. We'll take a little twist here over to the right. So both sitting bones root down. From the waist up, we're going to turn into the twist. Use your hands for a little leverage. Let the chin move in toward the throat. Dropping the sitting bones down, back of skull lifts up. Shoulders are soft. On your next exhale, return yourself to center. And we'll switch it out. Left heel comes in toward pubic bones, right foot out. And again, just a little opening, massaging, waking up. Feeling from the outside in to notice how you are this morning. All right. Little flexion on the foot. We'll drop the right hand to the earth. Left hand comes to left side and fingers sweep up as the sitting bone drops. Fingers stretch up and then here they come over. Right shoulder drops, coming over toward right toes. Nice big stretch. Really stretching the heel forward, the fingers reach. Feel into the left hip. Feel into the lumbar spine stretching. Maybe the gaze comes down. Maybe the gaze comes up. And then stretching those left fingers out all the way back up and down. Both sitting bones root down. We'll take a little twist to the left. So that right sitting bone comes forward, just send it back, keep them even. Yeah, chin in toward throat, shoulders drop. Beautiful. Next exhale, come all the way back towards center. Cross your legs here just to come forward onto all fours. And we'll meet here in tabletop. Wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Really come into an active tabletop, drawing the navel up to the spine. The spine is long, tail reaching back, back of skull reaching forward. And we'll inhale into a nice cow pose. Tail comes up, sternum and gaze come up, arching in the back, collarbones are wide. Exhale, drop the tail, drop the ground. Rounding like a Halloween cat. Inhale, arching, tail comes up, sternum and gaze come up. We're just stretching, lubricating, opening your spine. Exhale, rounding, dropping the crown of the head, dropping the tail. And then really begin to make this your own, stretching and moving through your cat and cow in ways that help you open up the joints. Enjoy, learn, understand your body this morning. All right. From here, let's bring the big toes together. And this time, as you make your back rounded like a cat, bring the hips down toward the heels. We're going to come into an extended balasana, child's pose. The arms reach forward, and as you drop the forehead to the earth, try to round in toward the hairline to really extend your spine. Maybe give a little waggle to the tail. And then walk the hands together so elbows are just outside the skull. Drop elbows to earth, palms come together, shark fin pose, and you'll walk those elbows in and forward, opening up the underarms, the upper back. Again, rolling to the hairline, sending the tail toward the heel, and bring your inhale into the back side of the body. Exhale, soften and release. 3 more breaths here in this little mini inversion, where the heart's above the head, sending fresh oxygenated blood into the brain. All right, release the hands and send them long. Elbows are straight, walking the hands as far as you can forward, and then rolling yourself back to tabletop. When you land, you should find your wrists are in front of your shoulders. Send the feet back out, right? Knees are up under hips, and we're placed pretty well for coming into down dog. So straighten out your spine. Maybe you give a little wag at the tail. Curl the toes under, really curl, use the hips to help open up the feet as you curl the toes. And when you're ready, press, 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 tailbone rises up, back of skull drops toward the earth. And you can bring the heels one at a time toward the earth, walking the dog. This Blue's favorite. Okay, walking the dog. Just make sure, maybe shake the head no, shake the head yes. Just enjoy your dog. You're opening up the back side of the body. Big, full inversion here. We're going to use this to come into plank pose. So get the feet still, right? And then roll yourself forward into what's like a high push-up pose or plank pose. And here you want to feel the heart reaching up through the shoulder blades. The heels stretch toward the wall behind you. Legs are razor sharp. You might have just a little bend in the elbows. Beautiful. Make this pose your own. If you want to bounce around, anything at all to feel into your plank pose. All right, 2 more breaths here. Prepare to exhale yourself back to downward facing dog. Tailbone rises up, skull, back of skull, reaches toward the earth, and maybe the legs are straight this time. Maybe not, doesn't matter. Little bounce in the knees is fine. We're gonna begin to baby step it, walking the feet up to the hands. Once you arrive, big bend in the knees. The toes are pointing forward. Let the head really hang down. Maybe a little shift side to side, back and forth. And then we'll reverse swan to come up. So really press the feet into the earth. Get your power from the earth as you rise up. The arms will come up. Palms meet at the top. Oh, and exhale them down the center line of the body. Lovely. Nice for opening the shoulders. Sweep the hands around to the back and interlace. Yeah, give it just a gentle tug on the fingers. Now from here, just let the shoulders ride down nice and easy, and maybe take the chin in and waggle it back and forth, shoulder to shoulder. Ooh, just a nice easy, as the collarbones widen, back and forth, beautiful. Release the hands. Send them to heart center. Raise up the elbows. Press into feet. Bow the forehead to the fingers. And let something bubble up for which you are so very grateful. And let that just continue to enlarge and expand, to fill your heart and your mind. Maybe even tip up the corners of your mouth to a nice big toothy grin and welcome the day with all this gratitude. Namaste. Namaste. Beautiful. Happy day.